What's going on, everybody? My name is Marcus. Welcome back to another live stream. Tonight we have Getting Thrifty. We're gonna, chop it up, talk reselling. So let me introduce him or bring him on in. What's going on, bro?
What's up, everybody? Appreciate you having me.
Let me go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name's John. I go by Gettin Thrifty on YouTube. Full-time reseller. I sell in the clothing and shoes niche. Used to sell everything, but I live in Greenville, South Carolina, and the most plentiful items I find like day to day are clothing and shoes. They're the cheapest, and I enjoy listing in those categories. So that's pretty much why I did that.
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
So clothing and shoes, man, those are my categories as well. But I also
yeah.
sell hats. What got you into reselling?
So I used to be a fireman, and I got hurt
Nice.
on the job. So while I was rehabbing, I got really bored, man, and I started just looking around the house, trying to flip a few things, and then I went down like the rabbit hole of YouTube
Hmm.
resellers like Harry Tornado and
Right.
guys like that, and just it just exploded for me pretty much.
Makes sense. So
Yeah,
you're pretty close to where Harry Tornado is, ain't you?
yeah, yeah.
You ever seen
I'm
him?
yeah, I've seen him out a couple times, and then I
Yes.
attended FlipCon, um, got to meet him there, and I think he's like an hour and a half away,
Okay.
so not too far at
So
all.
yeah, right, right on. Let's say
Yeah,
what's up to a couple people real quick, and then we'll get back to getting to know you a little better. We got Miss Lachey Resells is going on. Miss Lachey, say hi, Marcus, guest and chat. Keegan, what's going on, Keegan? I think so. I think that's Keegan. I be I be getting these names mixed up sometimes. Let me know if that ain't you, bro. I believe that's him. Maybe not. And if you're not Keegan, what's your name? I'll try to remember. So yeah, man. Uh, I guess I would say that you've been fairly new to reselling, then, huh?
mhm. Yeah. So I've been full time for about a year now, and
Okay.
I've been like reselling in the game for a couple years on and off, but like really
Right,
heavy
right,
the last
right.
year.
Okay. Hit a grand slam today. What'd you sell today, Major Hustles? Some more outdoor furniture. Man, he kills it with some outdoor furniture, patio
Yeah.
furniture. Keegan, yeah, I thought it was you, bro. I just trying not. I can't see your avatar on my screen very close, so I can't see your face on there. All I see is some car, some vehicle, look like an old school truck. So yeah, man. A year almost reselling.
Mhm.
I would say that'd be about October then, huh?
Yeah, about October. Well, maybe a little longer. Like late summer, like July, August last year
Oh, okay.
was when I really jumped into it.
Right. So I
Yeah,
went full time October 9th. So thanks for the $2 super chat, Chief Stats.
hey, there you go.
Said love love GT's content. Dallas Benz boy in the building. There you go. Got you one of your supporters in the building. $3,400 in outdoor furniture. Wow. Man, we're in the wrong category.
Wow, yeah. Is that like Facebook Marketplace sales or like
Yeah, I'm,
like
I'm,
local?
I'm maybe eBay local pickup even, but I
Okay,
know
yeah,
he's a member of Discord. Myself and Good Game Grabs, we run a Discord, and he's posting that crazy stuff in there all the time, man.
yeah.
Like
Gotcha.
making a killing off patio furniture.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy,
yeah,
man.
um, what? Because I'd imagine that firefighter money's pretty good, right?
I mean,
Which one
it
pays
it
better?
it can't do reselling is hands down better.
Oh, really?
It's yeah, I mean, so it comes with the benefits. You get really good benefits,
Yeah.
like health and vision, dental,
Of course.
retirement, all that stuff, which is nice. But uh, I mean, I think I do better reselling for sure,
Okay.
minus the benefits, of course.
Right, right. Junk Monkey, what's going on? Appreciate you coming and kicking it. eBay local pickup.
I
Okay.
got you.
Avery's all in. What's up, Roy? What's up, Lisa? Popped in to say what's up. Yeah, if you guys can check out John's channel, man, that'd be great. What's up, Hillary?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
His link is in the description. Hillary, if you'd be a dear and share his link for me, please. You'd be the bee's knees. Uh, so yeah, what What's your best selling item so far that you've sold? Like, what's your bread and butter?
Uh, so I mean, I find a lot of Jordan shoes. I sold a couple pairs like last week for like 250. I
And
forget
you
what
guys are
model.
$6 a pair, right?
Yeah, it's like 650 at our
Sweet.
local thrift. Yeah, so our Goodwills are 650. Dude, I'm blessed with
Mm.
our prices here. 650 for shoes.
Yeah,
Shirts and pants are like 575, 475.
that's
It's
what's up.
great, man.
Especially with the economy the way it is, like my Goodwill, they're raising the
Yeah,
prices. So all that stuff, those Jordans and stuff, those are in the
yeah,
glass case. They don't do that down there.
yeah. So some stores do,
Yeah,
others don't, and it really just I feel like it depends on who's putting it out. Some people catch things that other people don't. So I mean, it's all about timing with that kind of stuff. My
right.
business is made up mostly of bread and butter.
Okay,
Like $30 to $50 items,
right.
$30 sketchers. I'll buy those all day. You know.
Really. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. I don't have much luck with sketches.
Yeah.
I don't want you to like put your models out there, man. But
Yeah.
I definitely tip my hat to you on being able to have success with those. I
Oh yeah.
just sold a pair of sketches for like $10 that I
Really.
had for like a year. So
Yeah. I
I
mean,
got
well,
picked up the wrong ones.
yeah. No, I mean, I always I look everything up still, man. I mean, I know
Right.
certain models and certain things that I've sold before, I'll pick up no problem. But I'm constantly looking things up still, just because I try to buy things with higher sell through rate,
Yeah.
50% above and 100 and above, ideally. But it doesn't always happen that way.
Right. Well, the ones that I got, I received in a mystery box, so
Oh
it
yeah,
kind of wasn't like up to me to choose. But yeah, man,
yeah.
uh, definitely got it. Um,
Hmm.
Fisher Flip says, "What's up, everyone? Can't stay long. Just stopping in to show my support. That's what's up, man. Appreciate it." Uh, oh, silly, John's channel, not Roy, the guest, not Avery. Not Avery's all in, but yeah, share his link too. Uh, Junk Monkey subbed to your channel.
Hey, I appreciate that.
He said, "I sold a pair of work shape ups for $200.
Oof,
Hmm,
like the
where they
Skechers
dry
shape ups.
rotted? Yeah, where they dry
Oh,
rotted though, because
yeah. I stay
they
away from those.
crumble. Yeah,
I stay away from 'em, even if they look like they're in good shape. I don't chance it with the shape ups. I've had too
right.
many. Like when I started, I had too many come back.
Yeah. So I had a fiasco today, man. I have two storage units, right? But so
Mhm.
where they're at, what's up, Tommy? Appreciate you coming and kicking it, bro. Sketches and Dollar Tree collab. Yeah, no, it's all good.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, they were new with tags. Well, did you check the soles? Because it don't matter how new they are, they can still crumble. But
Mhm.
so I'm in my storage unit today, right? Like going through the last of this bulk buyout that I got a few weeks back, and then I hear somebody like saying, "Oh man, you got a lot of stuff in here." And I turn around, and my old neighbors are like looking in the storage units. He's like, "You got any size 32 jeans?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So I flip through them real quick. I sell them a pair of Lucky Brand jeans right there on the spot, which is
Mhm.
cool, right? That's not the issue. But after he sees all the stuff that I have, and this dude's like a straight sketchy biker, he sells drugs, and I know that, you know,
Yeah.
and he's got like traffic in and out there like in copious amounts, and he's like, "Man, my homeboys is trying to break up in here." So you tell me this after you see everything in my
Yeah.
storage units, man. I was on a goose chase
Yeah.
all day, dude, trying to buy like security cameras and
Yeah, dude,
put
that's
some
crazy.
padlocks where you can't cut the lock off.
So, are you in like an actual storage facility, or is it just like a
It's
warehouse?
it's a warehouse that has three apartments on it and then six storage units attached in it. And then it's got two bay doors for the landlord to work on his shops because he owns
Yeah.
businesses all
Okay.
around town that I live in. You know what I mean? And he works on his vehicles in that shop.
So
You
you
know what I mean?
live like it's part of where like the place you live at now.
I don't live there. I live in a whole different location, but I
Okay,
used
I
to
got
live
you.
there. I used to
Okay.
live in that place, but
Yeah,
now I'm,
man.
5 minutes away, but
Yeah,
so
that'll make you start thinking like all kinds of
oh, I'm
like
talking about,
bad
man. I've
thoughts.
been I've been stressing all day, man. I got
Oh
fifty
yeah.
thousand dollars worth of inventory in my
Yeah,
room.
man. Yeah.
So
That's
so
not
that's
a good
that's
feeling.
been what my day's been consistent of. So hopefully, man, I got my insurance agent, working on a business. Because she said since it's all inventory, I gotta get renter's insurance under a
Yeah.
business account. So tomorrow we're getting on that. She's like, yeah, I'd still get cameras though, but I don't have Wi-Fi there, so that's also an issue of trying to hook up
Yeah.
cameras without Wi-Fi. But
True. Yeah. I mean,
anybody got any
yeah,
suggestions? Let me know.
man. Yeah, that's kind of an issue if there's no Wi-Fi, right? Unless you get like, I mean, you could get like where they make like deer cameras and stuff. You could, I mean,
Yeah,
you could
I
like
guess I
hide
could
it
do
and
that.
with
Yeah,
like a
I'm
SD
gonna
card or
figure it
something.
out. Trust and believe. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. What's up,
Yeah.
Travis? So, how many items do you have listed?
Right now,
Yeah.
uh, let me look real quick.
Chuck Monkey says, been more than a month, no complaints. Oh, well, you're gravy then,
So
bro.
1359 right now, and then I have like
Nice.
out of those I have uh over 1,000 sold. So I'm like right
Nice.
at
That's what's up.
1,000. Yeah, 1,004 sold. So a decent sell
That's
through
pretty
rate.
good sell through, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
you picking up that fire. Trash
yeah.
the cash, what's going on? Abel, what's going on, Abel? David, howdy fellas,
Abel,
how
what up?
goes it? Yeah, it goes. Uh, renter's
Trash
insurance is
cash.
the move. Yes, it is the move, but the renter's insurance that I do have only covers where I live. Uh, so like if it would have been personal stuff in the storage unit, then I could have, finessed it that way. But I didn't even want to lie to her and tell her that it was personal stuff because it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's a
yeah.
write off at the end of the day. Oh, that's scary, Marcus. You need to talk to the business manager. Renter's insurance is smart. Yeah. The dollar store sells dummy. Travis, ain't no dang dummy camera gonna be worth nothing if they break in there.
Just waste of money, man. Just throwing
Right.
money.
I'm gonna get the real deal though.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, man. What's up, Derek and Jasmine? What's going on? Appreciate you guys coming and kicking it. ATL Flippers, howdy. So, you said you do clothing and shoes.
Mhm.
Clothing and shoes. What's your biggest one? Clothes or
Uh,
shoes?
Closed definitely. It's probably about 80-20.
Right, right.
Yeah, and I sprinkle in some hats too. But like few. I mean, I'm not. When I see them or when I can find them, I grab
Yeah,
them. They're like a
right.
buck at our thrift stores. But yeah, mostly
That's what's up.
clothing. I hit the bins. I just did a bulk buyout on Monday. So yesterday, I got it's like 500 pieces of clothing for 150
Nice.
bucks.
That's what's up.
So like half of it's just it's not good. The guy just wanted me to
Trash.
take it all. Yeah,
Yeah.
but even if it's like 100 or 200 solid items, I mean the average cost per piece is pretty low. So
What kind of
um,
brands are you working with in it?
so lots of Lucky Brand jeans, men's jeans,
That's good.
mostly like J Crew and there's a little bit of Tommy Bahama, and then
Right.
uh, there was
But it's men's
some
clothes though.
Eddie Bauer, men's and women's.
Okay.
Mostly men's. I already went through. There was like a bag of women's shirts I've already went through and like bagged up to the side. I'm gonna go donate to a local women's shelter.
Right.
Just pieces just not worth it. But then
Right.
there was a lot of, I think there's like 40 or 50 Target brand, like the Goodfellow brand,
Hmm.
new with tags like men's pants, and then like the crew necks, like just
That
plain crew
works.
necks. So I mean, yeah, new with tags. I mean, if I can get $5 to $10 for them,
Right.
you know,
Yeah, man. That's not a bad little haul, man.
yeah.
David says,
Well,
let's get
it's
the
not great, but
Godfather's fire markers. Yeah, man. I would really like to. I posted something about Godfather's Pizza. I don't know if you know what that is from where you're at, man. But nostalgia vibes. I need to give me some.
Godfathers.
Until you get the real deal, put the dummy cameras up as a deterrent. I bought two new locks. The ones that I bought today are supposed to be like where you can't put bolt cutters on, you can't cut them off.
Hmm.
So hopefully they won't get in there until tomorrow when I get insurance.
Yeah.
I don't sell a lot of clothing, but oddly sold a Marlboro button up today for 150. Nice.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, man. You pick up any good fire vintage items at that Goodwill or at your local Goodwill?
So yeah, it's there. There's the competition for vintage is pretty high here. There's a lot of people
Yeah,
that are in there just for the vintage,
right.
especially half off day. But I mean, I find some good pieces here and there. Nothing crazy. Like I'm waiting to find like the $800
Right.
tees hopefully one day. But
Yeah, man.
not.
The the bins where I go to, a kid just found a DMX rap tee there, man. He's got it listed
Yeah,
for like $1,200. I'm like,
man.
man, Why couldn't I find that? You
I
know,
know. That's
but
crazy.
he goes every day, and I only go once a
Hmm.
week. So
Yeah.
the consistency pays off
Hmm. For
definitely.
sure it does.
What's up, Paul Philly Flipper, man? What's going on with you, bro? Godfathers is the truth I'm talking about, man, for real. What's up, Brian? What's going on, bro? Uh, if you guys are, like I said, if you guys are not subscribed to John's channel, Getting Thrifty, check him out, give him a sub.
Appreciate it.
Uh, grew up on Godfathers, still not Kyle. What is your name, Junk Monkey? You're always Kyle to me. So plans, man. What's the vision for eBay?
Uh, so I want to scale. I want to go as high as I possibly can. The goal right now is I'm trying to get to 3,000 items listed like
Mhm.
soon. I'm doing 20 a day right now just because of I'm limited on space. I
Okay.
have everything like bagged up, kind of similar to what you have.
Yeah.
Everything's bagged in boxes on racks in my garage, and then when
Mhm.
they sell, just pull it out, throw it in a box or a
Right.
poly mail or something, send it out. But yeah, I'm trying to get to 3,000 listings. That's the goal. And then in January, I'm probably going to go rent like 2 storage units, maybe 3, so I can split up clothing and shoes. I want to go heavier in shoes
Okay.
because I'm working on a couple sources or a
Nice.
couple leads to be able to buy, two to 300 pairs a week. So once I get to that point, I'm gonna go up to
Are they
30 listings a
are they
day.
gonna be like ready to list, or you got like a pretty or what?
Minimal wipe down cleaning. They know exactly what I'm looking for. They're
That's
just
awesome.
trying to figure out if they're going to be able to. They don't know if they're going to be able to sell them to me yet or not, or at that quantity.
Mm,
But I mean, hopefully, at the very least, maybe 100 pairs a week. So,
right. Something's
which
better
I mean,
than
I'm
nothing, that's
fine
for
with that.
sure.
Yeah.
Kyle's name is Rob. Kyle's name is Roy. Rob says Rob's name is Rob. Paul started the Kyle thing when he couldn't remember my name. That makes sense. Paul's good like that, man. He will finesse the heck out of something. So yeah, 20 a day. You got what you said, 15 something listings right now, 1,500, something around
Oh
there.
yeah, almost. I think it's like
So
yeah,
you got your
1,400.
work
Yeah.
cut out for you, bro. If you're trying to get to
Yeah.
3K by the end of the year,
Well, I mean, not the end of the year, but like I'm trying to get there
fast.
like as ASAP. You know,
Okay, yeah.
just take the
So,
next step.
with listing 20 a day, what's your like? How many do you sell a day?
Usually anywhere from 10 to 15, and then
Oh, it's
like
gonna
at
take
least
you
once a
forever to
week,
get there.
huh?
I said then it's gonna take you
Yeah,
forever to get there.
yeah. So once a week, I'm selling like over 20, which is nice.
Yeah,
So it's a grind, man. I mean, I'm
yeah.
trying to figure things out still. I'm trying to go. I want to move fast, but
Don't do it.
calculated at the same
Move
time.
safely.
Yeah,
Move
exactly.
fast but safe. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
as slow as you or as fast as you can, slowly. I
Yeah.
mean, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And
I'm a part of the reseller Nirvana group.
oh, you saw I am
Yeah,
too.
okay, yeah. So I just 2 months ago is when I joined, and
Oh man, you're in the
I'm
right place.
yeah, man. So it's a tremendous help. Just
Yeah.
the amount of knowledge that comes from everybody
Hmm.
is worth it's weight in gold.
Yeah,
So
definitely. And then not only that, man, just having a direct line to tech, like to
yeah.
ask him questions
Hmm.
whenever you want to, man, that's priceless.
Yeah, it amazes me like how on point he is with answering everybody's
Right.
questions, and I mean,
Yeah.
every post in that Facebook group he's commented on.
Yeah. Yeah. He's definitely more active than I am in my own Discord. I don't have time to, to respond to everything, which I
Yeah,
mean, I guess I need to, but man, he's on it. Slow and steady wins the race. That's facts.
yeah,
So, I would say, man, keep doing what you're doing. Just don't force it. You know what I mean? But the
yeah.
networking that you're doing, man, that's incredible because that's going to make or break it right now.
Hmm.
Uh, I got I got a guy that reached out to me, Trade Hippo. He's got an Instagram page, uh, trying to sell me wholesale. But at this point, it doesn't make much sense for me to go that route. I could see me doing it in the future, like $3
Yeah,
and 50 cents an item is pretty good.
yeah. It
I
just
would just
depends
have
on
to go.
what.
It'd be like the same stuff that I'm selling already,
Okay.
But I would only kind of want to do it if he lets me cherry pick instead of just dumping off a
Hmm.
load on me. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've thought about eventually I want to get into wholesale, but I want to. I don't know. It's a big step, man. I mean,
Yeah, definitely.
I don't want to buy people's death piles that are just stuff they haven't listed yet because it's not good.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I
Yep.
want to. My ideal goal would be to find a couple of people that like to go to the bins and source, but they
Hmm.
don't like to list, and they're just looking to make a
Right.
couple bucks here and there.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking for right now, man. It's
Hmm.
a lot harder to find that person than it sounds like
Oh
it is,
yeah,
though.
it's very hard.
Yeah. Especially because, like, I know for me, my first attempt at it, I showed the guy what I wanted, then he just started picking up all that stuff for himself.
Yeah.
So, like,
Hmm.
I'm already a little, weary about doing it again.
Yeah.
So, I'm just trying to put the fillers out and be safe.
Hmm.
Go buy a big bag of Lay's and sell each chip individually. You'll get 3,000 listings fast.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I've been trying to increase my active listing by one listing every day. Harder
Hmm.
than it sounds when you try to not list junk. It's also
Yeah.
harder than it sounds because, say, if you start on day one of the month listing one item, you're going to be at 30 items a day in a month, and
Hmm.
that's pretty fast on growth wise. Trying
Yeah.
to get your price. I jumped from 30 to 50, and I was like, whoa. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
damn near broke my system, but
Yeah. And see, like I could do that. It's just I don't have the space. You know what I mean?
right.
It'd be if anybody's watching any of my videos, I'll clean my area up. It'll look great for
Mhm.
2 days, and then it's like an explosion happened the
Yep.
next day. You know?
Yep, that's how it goes, man. I just picked a brand new pair of Hoka Clifton 7 size 12 2E double E. That's big foot.
Yeah.
For $10, selling for 100 to 150. That's what's up. Happy
Yeah.
as heck about that pickup. Yeah, congratulations, man. That's a pretty
Yeah.
good score.
Solid. I love
Uh,
Hokas.
yeah, man. I know around here I don't find them all that often. Usually when I do, they're kind of beat up. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of on clouds floating around down here
Yeah.
because they're
See, I don't
kind of
find
wet.
every time I find on clouds, they're beat. Like, and I've sold a couple pairs of beaters, but I'm trying to move away from away from that. I don't want
Right.
to list anything that's bad or that's just not going to sell.
As
I've
you
done that too
get
many times.
further, yeah, it's like that's like a rookie move. Like when you first
Yeah.
start out, you kind of just grab things and get a feel for
Hmm.
things. But the more seasoned you get, the more like you try to stay away from stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't always make I don't always make when I get a few days of good sales in a row. You don't always make what? We have a lot of Nike in this area. I got a lot of comfort shoes in this area. So I don't know about you, man, but I've already come across two pairs of fake shoes. One, I actually got a strike on my account. The second one, I ran a check on them before I put them on
Hmm.
my account. But I'm just kind of steering away from sneakers and just pretty much
Yeah.
only selling comfort shoes
Hmm.
and boots right now because those are
Yep.
safe. But I'll probably eventually get out of shoes. Period.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't think. Do you run into that issue down there, especially with like Jordans and stuff?
Yeah, there's a lot of fakes out there for sure. I'm meticulous, man. I make sure I'm that's like my biggest fear. Like I don't want to sell somebody fake shoes. One, because
Right.
I would never do that intentionally, and
Yeah.
two, just it's like you said, eBay. I want to be doing this. I want to do this for the rest of my life. I don't
Yeah.
I don't want to get kicked off of eBay. So
Right. Accounts potentially worth millions of dollars, man. So you
exactly.
definitely can't mess it up.
Hmm.
I found one Hoka at the bins today. When I find them in bad shape, I get the insoles and laces.
Yep,
That's what
I do
Chris
that.
Flip the World said he does too. He takes like the lace locks and the Air Force
Hmm.
One tag, the tag lace tag.
Yeah, I'm always grabbing laces and in the insoles. Always.
Yeah,
That's what I always have, like stacks of them.
yeah. I never thought of doing that, man. Runners are very different than drag cars. They don't like slicks. Right, definitely.
Hmm.
Yeah, I cleared out a lot of my old inventory and being a lot more selective on what I'm buying. This market,
Hmm.
people ain't buying too much, right? So when they do, they just want to get good stuff. Found fake Nike Bob Marley shoes today. I had never even heard
Yeah.
of those.
No.
You have to do a lot of research on high-end shoes. That is true.
Yeah, I find a lot of stuff that I didn't know was out there. Like when it comes to Nikes and Jordans, like just different
Yeah.
models and like the theming. It's
What's your
crazy.
most wild find?
Um, I found a pair. They were just some Jordan 2s that were like crispy, man. I don't know
Yeah.
why somebody would have donated them. But I find brand new shoes all the time.
I've never
You know
found a
that
pair of Jordan 2s yet.
Yeah. So that was, I mean, there's for some reason there's a lot of Jordans in this area, and then I go sourcing in Atlanta sometimes, and there's
It's
Jordans.
crazy out there.
Yeah, crazy amounts
Yeah.
of, but they're more expensive and a lot more beaters, and I find a lot more fake shoes out there too. Like fake Air Force Ones are everywhere,
Everywhere, yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, and that's what my last pair of shoes that I found that were fake were Air Force Ones.
Air Force
The
Ones.
size
Yeah.
the size tag said it was a men's size shoe, but the style code was a woman's shoe. So I'm like, man,
Yeah. Yep.
something's going on with these. What's up, Nita Jake? Thanks for coming and hanging out. Bearded Poke Tudor, what's going on, my guy? Howdy. I found some shoes, branded Zeba. I got $100 for a new pair and 50-60 for a couple other pairs. Never heard of that.
Nice.
You heard of Zeba?
I've never heard of it.
Put that one. Put that in the
Yeah. But
Rolodex.
then, yep,
Yeah, man.
for sure.
So like with me at least, I have a twin brother, man. He works at a thrift store, so I got the plug on like shoes right now.
Oh yeah.
So I only get shoes that don't require a bunch of cleaning, and
Mm-hmm.
he has like a brand list. So for me, it makes sense to pick up shoes right now, but pretty soon, like when he's not working there no more, that's probably when I'll stop selling them. My
Yeah.
local Saks has been pricing up the good shoes. Found a pair of Yeezys in the glass case for $80 a couple of weeks ago. And the thing is, you can still buy them at $80 and make a lot of money off them.
Mm-hmm. You just got to be
Derek,
careful because Yeezys are so fake. They're highly
so
fake.
fake. Yeah, Derek said, "What you doing in this city, bro?" he's from
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Okay, I got you. I think I might have met them at FlipCon briefly if
Yeah,
they were there.
yeah,
I
him
think
and
they
his
were.
wife Jasmine. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were there.
Man, I met so many people.
I bet that was a blast, though.
Oh man, hey, they're doing one again next year. If you can come,
I seen the
it's
ad for it already. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I'm definitely considering going this time around.
yeah.
It's just that
It was
this year
great.
has been grind time. Like
Yeah.
I've been focusing on. I set goals, right. One was to get to 3,000 listings. I just did
Hmm.
that a couple of weeks ago. The other one was to get my YouTube channel monetized and put out 3 uploads a week. And then the last goal was to get to 100K in sales. And I didn't want to take any time off until I did that. And I'm $7,500 away from that. So
Nice.
I should be able to cruise for the rest of the year. But although
Yeah.
Q4 is getting ready to get here, I won't cruise. I'll just
Yeah.
all gas, no brakes. You know what I mean?
Yep. I feel you. I feel you. I'm in grind mode right now too.
Look out
Every
for
day.
Zeba high end slip on older people type shoes. Okay.
Yeah.
Clothes do sell
Yeah.
well. I have a pair of
Yep.
clothes in my shoe death pile right now. Clothes have been doing good for me lately. I sold those for
Hmm.
about $60 a piece. I found
Some
Nike
Jeters.
Jeters, but I think they're fake. I wish there was a site that showed every single Nike ever made. There is a site. It's called Google. You might know something about it.
Man,
No,
I stay on the Google Lens app.
yeah. Just Google Lens it or type in the style code that's on the tongue. And then if you really want to know if they're legit or not, you can download Check. It costs $1 for a 12-hour return, but really the 12-hour return could be as fast as 30 minutes or it can be like 3 hours. But do not pay for I used to pay $3 all the time for the 30-minute turnaround. And then I
Hmm.
started doing it for $1 because I think one time I only had one credit left and it came back just as fast. And I was like, hey, this about something, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I said. Try check. That's what just verified my last pair of fake Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
So, what's the vision with YouTube? I know we were talking behind camera. And you started out with a DoorDash channel, but now you're
Yeah.
all out
So
YouTube channel or
yeah, I
reseller channel.
started out doing DoorDash. That's what I once when I got hurt, I started doing DoorDash,
Hmm.
and I just got burnt out. I got burnt out on it. The videos I was doing actually doing pretty well. Like I said, I had that one go viral. That's what got me monetized. And then I wanted to make a transition because I was doing more reselling, getting away from the DoorDash and the Uber. And I just stopped posting videos, man. And when you stop posting and you're not consistent, it took a nosedive. So I'm finally at a point where I'm noticing a couple of trends that I noticed when I first started. So I think I turned the corner a little bit. So I'm getting more views.
There you go.
And hopefully, of course, everybody wants to have 100,000 subscribers and a big following, and that ultimately is the goal. But that could happen next year. It could happen in 5 years. It could happen in 10 years. Maybe never. So I'm just looking. I want to help people that are getting into the reselling or want to get into reselling, make the transition. And it's not as hard as people think. It's a grind, and it takes a lot of effort, but it's the most rewarding thing. So I just want to help people out that had the same questions I had, that might have been afraid to ask or did ask, and they asked on somebody's channel that's a little too big and they can't get to those questions. Just yeah.
What's going on, Kristen? She said, super excited to meet your guest. His name is John. Gettin Thrifty is his channel.
Appreciate it.
Let's see. Bo Johnson, Bo, he's in the group with us. Hello, everybody. What's up, Marcus? What's up, Bo? Hey, sir. Oh, so we got Tiffany in the building. Hey, camping, but stopping in to say, hey. Well, your shirt should arrive before you get done camping then, I guess. I don't know how long you're going to be gone, but I shipped it out to you. So, yeah, man, what made you keep the channel, right, but change topics? Why didn't you just start the channel?
Because I was already monetized.
That makes sense. But, what happened is what happened because of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's very hard to get monetized. So I just kept the channel. And like I said, it's doing a lot better than it was. I'm posting more consistently, at least 3 or 4 times a week. And I do have a goal starting December. I want to start posting a video every day, whether that's a short or, just a quick, like 5-minute check-in, just kind of, hey, this is what's going on. I'm doing a lot of haul videos, a lot of thrifting videos. I put the GoPro on and I just walk around with it all day. And those are getting better views too. So
that's what's up, man. Yeah, I had a sneaker channel about hype sneakers, and it kind of got a little bit of traction, but then I abandoned it and started making content on this channel. Because I knew that this type of content wouldn't go well on that channel, and it didn't. I tried it; it totally tanked. So it was like, screw it, I'll just start a new channel.
Yeah. So I just figured I didn't have. I was monetized, but I don't have that many followers or subscribers. So I feel like I can grow it still.
You got a decent amount. You're like twice what I got. So
I just hit 2,800. So
yeah, man, congratulations, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
You'll
be there, man. Trust me, bro. You'll be there.
Yeah, man. You know what's been really helping me out a decent amount is shorts. I'll post the shorts and I'll get like 10 or 15 subscribers off of those. Off the good ones, the ones that do get a lot of views. But I'm just thankful for any growth, man, because it's the niche is growing, the reseller niche is growing, so it's going to be a lot more competition in it. So I'm thankful for anybody. What's up, Joe?
Yeah, that's same thing.
I was rolling around with the GoPro for a minute, but I feel like I don't get the organic deals when I have a chest strap on. I'm just using it again. I don't care. I just want to make some content. I hear you, man. In my opinion, I think sometimes, people do like probably try to like, price things up when they find out that you're like a reseller or like, making content. But then there's the people that just really don't care. You know what I mean? And I find that those are the majority, the people that don't care. So as far as, like not wearing a GoPro out because of that, I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah.
You're going to catch more plays than not,
Yeah. I've never had anybody. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, David. I've never had anybody come up and say anything negative to me about having the GoPro on. Usually nobody says anything.
What about the
They
lady
might
that
look at
filmed your
you.
license plate?
You saw that video?
Yeah.
So I didn't. That was weird, man. I've actually bought stuff from those people before at yard sales, and for some
Yeah.
reason, because I had the GoPro on my chest that day,
Mm.
she decided to come up and film me and was like, what did she say? She said, this was a while ago, but she was like, you filmed us, so I'm going to film you. And I was like, go ahead.
They're
It's
like,
all
cool,
good.
I got a sweet car. Check out
Yeah. I
my car.
mean, and of course I turned the video, or I turned the camera off. I always do that. I always turn it off before something good happens, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I
That's the
got
only time
screamed at.
though.
I got screamed at for wearing a GoPro to the bins by the bins shoppers, right? Not the employees, because in
Mhm.
my experience, the employees don't care. They think it's
Mhm.
cool. But
Yep.
yeah, I had no one directly screamed at me, but they were throwing shade, talking about let's get him banned because I was wearing a GoPro. And then my co-host on my podcast was he had some issues for the same thing
Mhm.
because the shoppers were like, he's he's filming up people's skirts and stuff, and his fiance's
Yeah,
there with him.
man.
He ain't filming up nobody's skirts, but they're just trying to get him banned from filming in there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah. So when I go to the bins, I don't film on half off days. I just don't do it. There's too many people in there, man, and that's when
yeah,
all the people are there looking for the vintage stuff. I don't want any issues. I want to be able to go and film when I want to film. So I just go in
right.
like for usually first thing when they open on
Hmm.
like Mondays, Tuesdays, days that I know it's not going to be super crowded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what does your schedule look like? Like, is it the same
So
every day or?
So I'm married. I have two kids, an 11-year-old and a 5-year-old. So it gets hectic, but I wake up usually 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and
Mhm.
immediately I do everything on eBay. I I list my 20 for my draft bank, and then I come up. I cross post everything to Poshmark, um, and then I put everything in my spreadsheet. It usually takes me about an hour while I'm drinking coffee, and by 7 I'm ready to go down to my garage. That's where I pack everything up, and then I'm after I drop off either I drop it off at the post office or I have a package pickup depending on how busy.
Yeah.
Usually Mondays I have the package pickup, but after that I'm done for the day. All I've got to do is photograph and
Nice.
draft. So
Pretty good, man. Pretty sweet.
yeah, yeah,
Solid schedule.
yep.
Joe says the employee followed him outside, telling him he couldn't do that. That you couldn't film. That's crazy. That's really crazy.
Yeah.
Goodwill bins are all different. They don't allow it where I'm at. Um, the Goodwill store, like in the town that I live in, they don't allow it there. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't happen because my buddy
Mhm.
Zach films in there all the time. I just don't even shop there. I don't set foot in there anymore. But I know that in St. Louis, where I film at, they don't care. They're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you found some good stuff today," and I'm like, "Yeah,
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Kristen
I
says,
usually try to be.
"Go ahead." I'm sorry.
No, all my local, there's like 3 or 4 Goodwills here where I'm in there so much that the employees know me, and I've always been nice, even if they tell me, I don't argue with them about anything, prices, nothing like that, just because I want to be able to do what I'm doing. So
Right, makes a
if they
difference.
tell me, so like our T-shirts, they just switched it up, so I get T-shirts for $1.50.
Mhm,
Um, and now if they have a seam down the side, like
mhm.
a stitched seam, like a
Yeah,
Carhartt shirt or something, they're 475, which is like a regular price shirt. Yeah, so they switched that up, and um, like I could have, complained about it, but it's just, you know what,
yeah.
I buy so much stuff out of there, it's not going to affect my business, man. I'm just going to
I
move on.
wonder why it jumped up so high though.
I think it's just they think they can get more money for those
Well, they
items.
know they can, but yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, Kristen says she had a few bin locations tell her she can't film Phoenix, Vegas, KC, Kansas City, Kansas, or Kansas City, Missouri. And Joe says add Charleston to that list.
Yeah.
You would think they
Charles.
would understand by now. People have YouTube channels and tell you just not to
Mhm.
record anyone else unless they give consent. You
Mhm.
would think so.
Yeah, and
So,
usually when I'm recording, if I get other people, like I try not to I don't like to put people's faces like directly
yeah.
in stuff. I mean, I'm just
I'm the
Yeah,
same
I'll
way.
try to be careful.
I film somebody like usually it's their waist down that ends up in
Yeah.
the video. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I don't directly film anyone except
Mm-mm.
for my partner Ray. I'll put him all on camera, but you know we're both there filming, so like it's all good with us.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So you do eBay all by yourself? Like your wife doesn't help you, or
Yep.
like
Well, it's one man show.
do you guys ever go sourcing together?
She does every once in a while. She kind of likes going to the bins with me.
Yeah.
She hasn't been scared off yet, but she hasn't been there on a day where it's been like crazy. She works
Rowdy.
full
Yeah.
time. Yeah, she works full time. So uh, it's just me, man. But she helps me. I mean, I say I'm a one man show, but I mean
Mhm.
when I'm working, she's handling stuff with the kids. You know,
Right.
dinners,
Right.
stuff. So I mean, definitely work together
Right. Yeah, I
on
get it.
stuff. Yeah.
Is she good at picking?
Uh, she's learning. She's
Yeah.
learning. Yeah.
She's gonna get better than you, then.
Oh
Trust
yeah.
me, man. Like the
Yeah.
women got a real good eye for stuff, man.
Hmm.
I don't know how they do it, man. My girl, she doesn't sell nowhere near the amount of stuff that I do, man. But she's
Yeah.
definitely got a good eye for stuff. So like, she's like extremely picky. So she only picks like the cream of the crop, you know.
Yeah.
But she gets some pretty good sales prices, and some of the things she sells, I'm like, I don't know how you sold that for that much, because
Yeah.
like I would have sold it for $12. She was selling for 30.
Yeah, man. I take a lot of offers. Uh, I try not to be romantic to my items, man. I'm just trying to
Yeah,
get what I can for him and move on. But yeah, no,
yeah,
that's awesome if she has a good eye for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, Dad Planet, he kills it at the bins too. He's a one man show. He's got two kids. I don't know if you know who he is.
I've never heard of Dad Planet, but has he got a YouTube
Yeah,
channel?
he's
Okay,
fairly decent. I mean, I think he's got like
gotcha.
10K subscribers.
Okay,
He
yeah.
does a lot of bins videos, a lot of haul videos.
All right.
And he's got like two daughters that are like preteens, I believe. They
Okay.
look, at least they look like it, but nowadays they could be 17. I
Yeah, yeah,
don't know. There's a
yeah.
slight difference filming in a public area versus at someone's home. Some people are private and don't want to be on camera without their permission or no control over
Mhm,
how they will be portrayed. That's true. I get
mhm,
it. We were just at a yard sale 2 weeks ago. The news crew popped up at there was like 10 or 12 yard sales in this church parking lot. And the news crew popped up, and the lady was like, I don't want to be on camera. And she's like, no problem. No problem.
yeah.
I'll move over here and film.
Hmm. Yeah, whenever I wear my GoPro to yard sales, if they ask me not to film, I just click it off, move
Yeah.
on, man.
I've never been asked to not film at a yard sale
Yeah,
yet, so I
just
don't know
once or
exactly.
twice for me, once or twice. And I was walking up to a yard sale with my camera on, and a guy stop me, and he was like, "What are you doing? Like, what are you doing here?" And I was
Mhm.
like, "I'm going to the yard sale." He was like, "What? Like, what are you doing with the camera?" It's like, "Oh man,
I'm casing the joint.
I have a yeah, I have a YouTube channel, man. I
Yeah,
film myself going to yard sales and finding cool stuff." And he was like,
yeah,
"Oh, okay, cool, all right,
yeah,
yeah, that's fine."
yeah.
I think they see you with the camera, and then like they think
It
one thing,
is
and
new though, man. You got to
mhm.
think that 10 years ago, wasn't nobody walking around with cameras
No,
at yard sales. So like, they're like,
no,
"What's going on? This is weird." You know?
hmm,
So yeah,
definitely,
my girl has her master's in museum curation, and she be getting stuff. I walk right by. Yeah, it's crazy, man. And that's the beauty of being an everything seller. You know, like you can find things that like the guy like me is just not going to pick up and still make a boatload of money. But you know, I feel like focusing on a niche helps me learn big brands that like will sell for a lot of money versus someone that doesn't even touch clothes, just walk by a lot of money. Maybe your
yeah,
girl can help us out with tips for finding trendy clothes. We'd love to hear her perspective. My girl is not getting on YouTube. She wants no parts of it. Absolutely zero parts of it.
she like camera shy, or she just doesn't.
Well, she don't rock with it, man. Like she feels like
Yeah,
it's like don't get me wrong, she'll watch it and she'll
hmm,
watch she watches it all on her own. Like so like she'll be like, did you see so and so's video? So like it's her thing, but
hmm,
she doesn't want to be on camera. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I
She's
mean,
a private person, you know, like she's just not with it. You know what I mean?
yeah, I
She ain't
get
gonna
that to
stop me
each
from
their own.
doing it. She's okay with me doing it, but she doesn't want to be a part of it. She's with me when I film, but she just doesn't want to be on camera. You know?
Yeah, yep,
So yeah,
yeah, to
that's
each
not
their own,
for
man.
everybody. Yeah, I told her I was like, if you would get on there, you'd make my channel blow up. But she ain't feeling that.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. So, you know, I'm definitely, I'm definitely thankful for any of the knowledge that I can get from anyone, including
Mhm.
her. But as far as her trying to get on and help someone out, like she's not. I believe she's probably camera shy as well as, but yeah, she's just not with it. What about your wife? Is she trying to be on camera?
So she's made like a couple of appearances in a few of my videos, but yeah,
That's
she's
cool.
not like the most. She's cool with it, but she likes to be in the background. She likes to film me. Like here recently, she's been filming me do my hauls and
That's cool.
kind of working the camera in and out.
Yeah,
And yeah, so I mean, eventually, I would love to have my family involved for
yeah.
sure. And become like have like a little team. I'm trying to
That
teach
that would
teach
that would
everybody.
be something to make your channel get pretty
Yeah.
big because people just love the like whole family vibe and
Hmm. It's
family
authentic,
oriented stuff. Yeah, definitely. Look at Commonwealth Flipper, man. He puts his
Yeah.
whole family on there. Everybody
Mhm.
eats that up.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha. I can respect that she's private. Yeah, yeah. I get it too. I'm a private person too. Yeah, it is what it is. I do yard sales and wouldn't mind people filming if they ask and agree to show the stuff only. Imagine ending up as a thumbnail villain without your knowledge. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, and that's happened to me before, man. I used somebody's. I didn't put him in the thumbnail, but I put his name in the whole situation on blast in a thumbnail, and he was like, "Man, that's crazy. You did me dirty like that, man." And I was like, "Bro, my bad, man. Like I feel bad. But
Yeah.
and I didn't slander him. I just said what happened. He sold me a
Hmm.
fake hoodie, and I was,
Yeah.
I put it in the title, like, but I did use the word scam, but it
Hmm.
wasn't an intentional scam though. But that was the clickbait, and I was like, man, I'll never exploit a situation ever again. And this is
Yeah.
like 2 years ago almost. And I was like, man, I'm never doing that again. So now I just try to be a genuine person, man, because I felt
Yeah.
like trash after that.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll throw somebody in my thumbnail, but like I'll cover their face or like
Yeah,
chop them off,
right.
just to I
Then the
don't want
commentator
anybody to
says,
feel.
I'd love to be a thumbnail villain. Muahaha.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So you know, 20 a day. What's your goal for next year? You're gonna just stick with the 20?
No. So once I get into my unit, I wanna bump it up to 30, and then um, I'm gonna continue to grow as many listings a day as I can handle.
Right.
I don't want to get burnt out, and I don't want to grow too fast, like we were just talking about earlier. Slow and steady for sure. Smart, and
Right.
then eventually, I want to be at 50. Hopefully by the end of next year, I think I can
Okay.
handle 50 myself, no problem.
Yeah.
And then after that, I want to hire a couple of part-time employees, maybe like one to start, maybe two, but I know it's going to be very difficult just to
Right.
find people that are willing to learn and stick with it,
Yeah.
So, but that's the goal,
So,
man.
um, are you going to hire out for listing and shipping, or I mean, not listing and shipping, but listing and photos like they do in the clothing?
So yeah, so definitely photos. But I want to train somebody how to do the photos the exact way I want them.
Right.
I'm pretty meticulous with that, and I want to have them start drafting. But
Mhm.
like, I'm going to start off with easier stuff like shipping,
Right.
coming in, processing, getting stuff ready and prepped for photographs, and then show,
Makes sense.
just each process and each step in the entire process of actually photographing, building a listing, and
Right.
then um, comping stuff out.
So, how long does it take you to do your 20 listings?
So I can photograph in about 45 minutes, just depending on how distracted I get. Usually I have something on in the
Right.
background. And then listing, I've got it down in about an hour. Um,
Okay.
like
That's
actually
not bad,
building
man.
the listing. Yeah. So I'm pretty fast. But it's muscle memory at this point,
Yeah.
you know?
And you use the cell similar?
So I was using Sell Similar, but I think it's easier for me to just build a brand new listing.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Rachel Strickland, I don't know if you know who she is.
Yep, I
She
do.
actually told me the same thing. She's like, I think it's just faster to start from scratch each
Mm-hmm.
listing.
Mm-hmm.
Are you on the new listing tool or are you on the old listing tool?
The I haven't, so I'm I still list on my phone, man. It's kind of funny.
Okay.
But I'm actually gonna start. I'm gonna start using the web browser to do it,
Yeah.
just because I think I can be faster at it. But
Yeah.
I haven't made the switch yet. I've tried it. I've done it a little bit here and there, but
Right.
um, it's just what I'm doing now. It's just faster for me to do it on my phone.
So the reason why I ask is because like on the old listing tool in the browser,
Mm-hmm.
say you type in, your title with your size and your keywords and all that.
Mm-hmm.
If you use keywords that are like searchable, they'll auto populate in the listing for you. So like,
Okay.
45, percent, 50% even could be like totally filled out for you. All you got to do is
Mm-hmm.
just come through and click a couple of more keywords, and
Mm-hmm.
or item specifics, and then your listing's like done. Which is the reason why tech is taking forever for him to switch over to the new
Mm-hmm.
listing tool because he's well, that's not the only
Are
reason,
they?
but that's one of the reasons why he's trying to hold out and switching because
Yeah.
there's so many differences between the
Mm-hmm.
old tool and the new tool. So
Are they? Is there like a time frame for when they're going to switch everybody over, or?
it's supposed to be done by August, by the end of August. So
Yeah.
they're slowly switching people over right
Yeah.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I went from listening on the phone to the computer, and I had the old listening tool for like 2 weeks, and then I seen this little blue button like try new listing tool, and I was like, what does this do? And I
Yeah.
clicked it, and then got stuck in the fray. And Hillary Murphy, the girl right here on the screen, she was like, you can go back to it. You can go back to the new old listing tool, but
Yeah.
I've been on the new listen tool so long, and they're going to switch me over again
Mm-hmm.
soon anyway. So I was like, I'll just stay
Yeah.
on the new listing
Yeah. You
tool. I've
might
gotten
as
used
well.
to it. Yeah, I've been using it for like 8 months now, so no
Yeah.
need in switching over.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
feel
if you're
that.
acting like a fool, then maybe you deserve to be a thumbnail villain. Right, right. Put some
Yeah.
big emoji like over your face or something. Maybe I don't know. I couldn't imagine listening from a phone. Yeah, I can't go back. I'm not going back. I did a
Yeah.
listing from my
So
phone. I was like, this sucks, dude.
yeah, it does suck sometimes. I've like here in the last couple of weeks, I've been thinking about it. Like, man, I could
Mhm.
probably like I know I can do it faster on the computer.
Yeah,
Uh, it's just I get into a rhythm and it's like I can't stop, man.
I
My
hear you.
routine.
Yeah, creatures of habit, man.
Yep, exactly.
Me and my mom are very nice at our yard sales. There has been a few occasions where my mom had to straighten somebody out. That's mama's for you, though, man. My mom will check
Hmm.
the drawers off of somebody.
Yep.
Mr. Shea reselling. Moms don't take no BS. Good for her, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
for sure.
Well, man, you know, I appreciate your time, man.
Yeah.
We got a few more minutes left, but
Hmm.
definitely appreciate it. I put the story on Instagram to try to fill up some slots because,
Hmm.
man, I honestly I've been so busy lately, man. We're doing 50 a day and then trying to have some type of life outside of that. I like to go to the
Yeah.
gym and stuff and try to spend time with my girl, and I just ain't had time to get on social media and like find somebody to interview. So I appreciate you
Yeah.
answering the story ad.
Yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate you having me on. I figured when I answered it, it had been up for a few hours. I figured you had already filled the slot. That's why I was like,
Well,
hey, in the future.
him right here. I believe his name's Mike. Uh,
Hmm.
I had him lined up, but he
Hmm.
couldn't. He couldn't arrange a schedule to be able to get on tonight. So
I gotcha.
I think we're shooting for a time in the future. But his
Yeah,
schedule, I like Tuesdays, and he said Thursday or Friday. And I was like, man, I don't know.
yeah,
I don't think we can make that happen. So maybe one day in the future we'll be able to get him on. But
yeah, for sure.
yeah, man. I'm trying to fill up some slots, so I'm taking reservations.
Hey,
Anybody want to get on, let me know.
yeah. Hey, if you ever want me to come back, man, I'll come back too. So,
Definitely, man.
yeah,
I'm gonna be checking out your channel, man, and try to
appreciate
watch your
you.
growth and see how everything goes, man. And if you guys are catching this on the replay, man, make sure you guys hit that link in the description and give him a follow, man. Check out his content. Let him know that I sent you over there.
Appreciate that.
So You got anything you want to promote? Anything coming up on your channel? Anything cool? Like this?
So yeah, so I've started doing. It's like a little series that I'm gonna start doing. It's called the Reseller Registry, is what I've named it.
Mhm.
I've done the first 2 episodes so far. They're on the channel. It's fun for me. It's basically what I'm doing is I'm creating a list of 5 items, 5 different
Mhm.
items each time of just bread and butter stuff that I find. And I'm
Right.
actually going out on my sourcing route to look, like, while I'm sourcing, to look
Mhm.
specifically for those items to see if I can find them.
Nice.
So it's like a little bit of a hunt, you know.
Yeah.
So and the last two they've done okay. But that's something. And then in December, like I said, I'm gonna start doing the daily stuff.
Yeah.
And then Instagram, of course, like I'm gonna try to start growing my Instagram. It's a lot
Right.
harder said than
Some
done, but
people, man, some people just take off with that stuff, dude. But like, I've been on
yeah,
Instagram for like going on 2 years now, I think, and I'm
yeah,
still under 2,000 followers. So it
yep,
takes a little bit of effort. But I also don't post daily at all.
hmm,
Like, I think my last post was a couple days ago. But
yeah,
oh well,
yeah.
YouTube
I'm
is
gonna
where I
try to,
focus all my energy at, man.
yeah, me too, because it's a grind. It's to do what we do just on our daily with our daily eBay goals, and then
Mhm.
having to film, edit on top of that. It's a
Yep,
lot.
it
But
is.
I definitely want to start doing Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. I've got to figure out how I can like cross post everything
Uh,
at
so
once. You know?
So I don't know about exactly like cross posting it at once. So what I
Yeah,
usually do is I'll post the story
yeah,
to TikTok or I'll create it on Instagram. One of
yeah.
those two platforms I'll make the reel or the TikTok on, and then I'll share it to the other platform. So then I'll share it to Instagram, I'll
Okay,
share it to YouTube, or vice versa. I'll share it to Instagram first and then share it on YouTube and TikTok. But you just download it straight to your phone after you make it. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
okay, yeah,
And you just share it to the other platforms. Usually I usually try to make it on YouTube because YouTube only allows a 15-second short. Versus
yeah,
if I make it on TikTok, I might think it's 15 seconds, but it turns out to be 17 or 18 seconds, and
yeah,
then the last part of the sentence is cut off, and it's just not the same flow. You know what I mean?
yeah. I do. It's annoying when that
Yeah,
when you do that. Yeah,
but
I've done that a few
they'll
times.
definitely help you grow, though, man, for sure.
Yeah,
So just
yep,
get at it, man. Get after it,
yeah,
and you'll grow for sure.
yep.
Well,
Appreciate it.
yeah, man. That's gonna go ahead and bring this one to an end, guys. I'm gonna get out here and get on that tech and sports call tonight. You know, it's going on right now.
Yep,
So I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Subscribe to John's channel if you're new here. Leave the video a like and consider subscribing. I make reselling content all the time. That's gonna do it for this one.